Welcome back, everyone, to another episode in Planet Zoo, taking a look at some of the blueprints on the Steam Workshop. Our first piece was made by Ziralya, and they call this a fairy tree house. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $6,000. What a really fun piece. Thank you so much, Ziralya. Our next two pieces were made by slogfunk. They call this first one Spruce statue, and you can bring this into your zoo for just a little under $3,000. And then we have the giraffe shelter, and you can bring this into your zoo for right around $9,000. Thank you so much, slogfunk, for posting on the Steam Workshop. Our next piece was made by Dr. Portia. They call this Gray Wolf Den, and you can bring this into your zoo for $14,000. What a very, very nice habitat. Thank you so much, Dr. Portia. Our next piece was made by SleepyKoalaGirl, and they call this Conservation Center Education Signs. You can bring all of these into your zoo for right around $31,000. Thank you so much, SleepyKoalaGirl, for posting on the Steam Workshop and sharing these very, very nice education boards with us. Our next piece was made by Mayasik. They call this a Jungle Bistro Restaurant, and you can bring this into your zoo for $23,000. Thank you so much, Mayasik, for posting on the Steam Workshop and bringing this very nice restaurant to us. We have two pieces here from Anna. They call this first one Pond. You can bring this into your zoo for $4,600. And then we also have Fountain for $187,000. Wow, thank you so much, Anna. I love the way you did the water on this fountain. That is incredible. What a great job. Our next piece was made by SteelToothsaber. They call this Rainforest Tower Small Shop Shell. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $4,400. Thank you so much, SteelToothsaber, for posting on the Steam Workshop and bringing this very nice shop shell. Our next three pieces were made by SherbetLemon. They call this first one Sherbets Must Be This Tall Sign. You can bring that into your zoo for $750. And then we have a Sherbet's Pizza Parlour, and you can bring that into your zoo for $11,000. And then we also have the Sherbet's Pizza Buffet tables for right around $2,000. Thank you so much, SherbetLemon, for posting on the Steam Workshop and bringing us these three very fun pieces. Our next piece was made by Kristofferson, and they call this Tecton Double Primate House. You can bring this into your zoo for $42,000. Thank you so much, Kristofferson, for posting this very, very nice habitat on the Steam Workshop. Our next piece was made by Scene Sean. They call this PNW Formline Orca Art. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $4,000. Thank you so much, Scene Sean, for posting on the Steam Workshop and bringing this very nice mural art. Our next piece was made by ChiefBurning Socks. They call this Volcano Shop Shell. And you can bring this into your zoo for right around $8,000. Thank you so much, ChiefBurning Socks, for posting this really clever idea on the Steam Workshop. Our next piece was made by FF14 on line 79. They call this Nashornhaus, and you can bring this into your zoo for $34,000. Thank you so much, FF14 on line 79, for posting on the Steam Workshop and bringing this very nice hippopotamus habitat. Our next piece was made by Rutznknupta. They call this Harpy Eagle. You can bring this into your zoo for $3,000. Thank you so much for posting on the Steam Workshop and bringing these wonderful Harpy Eagles. Our next piece was made by Megan.o.lovely. They call this Wolf Mural, and you can bring this into your zoo for right around $4,000. Thank you so much, Megan.o.lovely, for bringing this very, very nice mural to the Steam Workshop. Our next piece was made by Monsieur, and they call this Hippo Palace. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $24,000. Thank you so much, Monsieur, for posting on the Steam Workshop and bringing us this very nice hippopotamus habitat. Our next piece was made by Bobson, and they call this Kangaroo Tropical Ruin Habitat. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $13,000. Thank you so much, Bobson, for posting on the Steam Workshop and bringing us this very nice Kangaroo Tropical Ruins habitat. Our next three pieces were made by Pauline6891. They call this first one Australian Zoo Entrance, and you can bring this into your zoo for $8,500. And then we have an Australian statue for $2,000. And Australian toilets for $6,000. Thank you so much, Pauline, for bringing us these three very nice Australian pieces. Our next piece was made by YTAluni. They call this a Black Jaguar exhibit, and you can bring this into your zoo for $17,000. Thank you so much, YTAluni, for posting on the Steam Workshop. I think your black jaguars would be very, very happy in this exhibit. Our next piece was made by Captain Stroon, and they call this Boomerang Australian House. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $44,000. Thank you so much, Captain Stroon, for posting this very, very nice Boomerang Australian House on the Steam Workshop. Our next piece was made by Carlkarlson. They call this Bongo Habitat, no barriers, waterfall included, and you can bring this into your zoo for $9,000. Thank you so much, Carlkarlson, for posting on the Steam Workshop. I think your bongos would be very, very happy in this habitat. Our next three pieces were made by Horsefeathers. They call this first one Australian Chef Beef Shop. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $3,400. And then we have the Australian Zoo entrance for right around $8,000. And then last but not least, we have the Outback Outhouse, and you can bring that into your zoo for right around $7,000. Thank you so much, Horsefeathers, for posting on the Steam Workshop and bringing us these three very nice Australian buildings. We have three pieces here, all made by Quikrix. They call these first two Cats and Hat, Lion Right, and Cats and Hat, Lion Left. You can bring each of these into your zoo for right around $170. And then we also have Cats and Hat, Africa, and you can bring this in for right around $7,000. Thank you so much, Quikrix, for posting on the Steam Workshop and bringing us some cats in hats. Our next two pieces were made by WyattAndrewsWorkshop. This first one they call Wyatt's Penguin Pack, and you can bring this into your zoo for right around $5,000. And then we have $1 zoo mascots for right around $400. Thank you so much, WyattAndrew, for bringing us some mascots and some very fun little penguins that we can bring into our zoos. Our next two pieces were made by Keyboard Keeper, and they called this first one School Bus. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $5,000. And then we also have plushies, and you can bring plushies into your zoo for right around $20,000. What a great job you've done here, Keyboard Keeper. I really love these plushies. What fun. Our next piece was made by SpoXx. They call this the Australian Hub. And you can bring this into your zoo for right around $147,000. Wow, thank you so much, SpoXx, for bringing us this really nice Australian hub habitat. There is so much to see in here. We have 4 pieces here, all made by MS Queen at KW97. This first one we have is called the Giraffe Education Board. And then we have the Pronghorn Education Board for right around $410. And then we have the Peafowl Education Board for $850. And last but not least, we have the Rustic Planter Garden for right around $1.1 thousand. Thank you so much, MS Queen, for posting on the Steam Workshop and bringing us these very nice education boards and also this really fun rustic planter. Our next piece was made by Diabo. They call this Red Panda Habitat. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $7.5 thousand. Thank you so much, Diabo, for posting on the Steam Workshop. I love the way you did the lighting in this Red Panda Habitat. Our next piece was made by This Is Preston. They call this Classic Staff Facilities, and you can bring this into your zoo for right around $9,000. Thank you so much, This Is Preston, for posting this very nice staff facilities on the Steam Workshop. Our next piece was made by Quincy Guizmo. They call this Enclosure for Koala Habitat. And you can bring this into your zoo for right around $5,000. Thank you so much, Quincy Guizmo, for bringing us this very nice walkthrough koala habitat. Thank you everyone for joining me in today's episode. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please leave your feedback and comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. If you haven't left a like yet, please consider doing so. And if you haven't subscribed yet, love to have you around for more episodes. See you all back next time. Take care.